And you're live. Humble Trader. I just saw you put another video out there, something about how you lost $47,000 and became the Humble Trader. I got you beat. I lost 300 and something $1,000 in like 3 days or 2.5 days in 2020. I forgot what year it was. It was 2012 or 2013. I don't remember. My memory's kind of blurred. But that created not just the Humble Trader, but it created the VWAP trader that I am now. And I made $47,000 today. No, sorry, I made $647,000 today. I could be lying about that, but it doesn't matter because it's only entertainment purposes only anyway, right? I don't even trade. I'm an accountant. I live in my mom's basement. I don't actually trade anymore. But since 2023 has started, I've only had one losing trade. It's remarkable. A summit option play that didn't pan out last 2 weeks ago. It's my only loss of the year. You know why? Because every trade I take is awesome. You know why? Because VWAP trading is the best. Just crushed it again. Guess what stocks? Take a wild guess. I'll give you two wild guesses. Bed Bath and Beyond and something that rhymes with Arvana. It's called Carvana. Same day, same stock, same trade, same result. Wins. And then you went to SI earnings reversal this morning, earnings reversal in the opening session, and then you got a chance to short the thing all the way back down to where it came from, and then you got to buy it again, and then get to short it again, and then you had Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, which just stayed in the trend. So Morgan Stanley, nice buy, a couple different times. Goldman Sachs, I never traded it because usually I'm looking for a gap to be faded, meaning going back the other way. But Goldman Sachs didn't do that. Goldman Sachs was just a rollover, broke VWAP at 365 and only just casually went down 21 points. So it's a good trade. I didn't put it on, but other people did. And you know what? The Qs worked at 280, 250. I'm thinking definitely going to 285 today. Next thing you know, it rolled over and I got stopped out. And now you could probably buy them back. But my God, Humble Trader. Seriously. If you don't know who I am, Google me. I used to be somebody until I slapped Herb Greenberg on the ass at a CNBC party, and suddenly I was banned from CNBC. I would have already been on CNBC. I probably would have had my own show, but they don't like me. The powers that be in the industry. You think about conspiracy theories. You think they're going to let me on TV exposing all their lies and secrets? Of course not. That's why I'm stuck here. And even on YouTube, I'm stuck in the subcockles, in the subterranean dungeon of YouTube. I can't even get more than 300 views. But you got the Humble Trader here with 1 million subscribers. 1 million subscribers? Humble Trader? What do you do? Who are you? 1 million subscribers? Like, what service do you actually provide other than exposing other traders? And I don't even know if you were trying to expose them by doing that video, because that video was genius. You asked people simple question: do you make money trading? And nobody gave you a straight answer. My favorite was the first guy you talk. Oh, well, it's not about the money. Nah, it pretty much is about the money. It's pretty much only about the money. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire a pole. I'm going to hire a dancer to dance on my pole while I trade. You think that'll work out? No, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see anything related to you having any less clothes on than you have right now. I get it. But I think as a goof, and I already asked my wife and she said no, so I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to get two strippers. And, again, they don't got to get naked because then I wouldn't be able to put them on YouTube. But we'll have two chicks in business attire stripping down. And while they'll do an interpretive dance while I'm doing my video. I don't know, some shit. Something. Got to get my viewership over 10. God damn it. Banging out winners every day. Oh, wait, you don't know about the winners because you always just assume I come on and talk about shit. That's why when I come on, if there's a trade going on and I'm in, I tell you about it. I don't got nothing going on right now. 12:55, first day back. Days in hand. I'm already ready for a nap. Look at my face. I'm tired. Tired. But Humble Trader, if you're out there, you and me against the world. And I think what I really want is for you to be the moderator to the contest that I want to do. I want you and I to gather every YouTube trader out there, right? And you could be the moderator. You could be the play by play or the color commentator, whether or not you want to venture into the ring with us. I don't know exactly how you trade or what you do or don't know. I mean, you do realize let's not pretend you got no chance against me. I mean, if you want to go against me, that would be foolish. We'll just leave you as the commentator or the moderator or the admin. How about that? You play moderator slash admin. Everybody knows those words, right? But what we could do, and again, I offered you five. How about 6 grand? 6 grand just to moderate the contest and promote it on your channel. 10 grand. 10 grand. I'll give you $10,000 to moderate the contest and just conjure up all these people you know in the industry. You know who I'd like to fuck up? Sanglucci and the Wall Street Genius, the Wall Street Jesus, just for taking my name. I was the original Wall Street Jesus. I was the Jesus Christ of Wall Street. I did that bit 17 years ago, and this guy ran with it, and now he's the Wall Street Jesus. Are you? Yeah, okay. By the way, Sanglucci, if you're out there, you want to step to this? I know you got a $400 million day trading account, and in one trade you could probably beat me monetarily. I'm talking about idea generation. Quality trades. I want to know where you're buying it, where you're selling it, and where your stops are. That's all I need. Nobody will do that better than me. Nobody will provide more detailed information about where to buy something, where to sell it, where your stops are. Nobody will do it better than I am. Nobody. Nobody can. And then if you have a day like Friday, nobody can do what I did on Friday. 10,000% collectively. No, that's a real number. Nobody made 10,000 times their money, 10,000%, but some did. Some people did do what I told them exactly to do. Sit there on the bid, buy the JP Morgan, buy the Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Delta Airlines at the open, slightly out of the money calls. And if you held them, JP Morgan was twice. JP Morgan provided 4,000% gains in itself. But I just counted one of those between JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, FAS, and the Qs. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable, Gorilla. Unbelievable. Yeah. So, I mean, anybody wants to step to this. We'll come up with time frame, parameters, ins, outs. You have to be in a bubble, no help from chat rooms. Again, you get the warrior trader. He gets 7,000 people in a chat room. He says, yeah, I'm in a contest. Everybody start buying this stock that has zero volume on it. It pops 30%. You document it and you say you made 30% on the trade. Yeah, we're going to have to, you can't do that. This is idea generation, real stocks. We'll come up with rules. But whatever those rules are, no small cap stocks, no under $10 stocks, whatever they are. I mean, I traded 2 stocks under 10 today. Wouldn't have been a good, but Bed Bath and Beyond, Carvana. Just try to even, nobody can even step to this, to idea generation. You can't step to this because I am the market. I think one of the contests I would like to do, I will take the other side of other people's trades and trade around them. Nobody could out trade. Nobody could get on the other side of my trade because you're done. You never even had a chance. You never have a chance to escape. If you were shorting JP Morgan on Friday, you were done. You were done. You short in Wells Fargo after it made the turn, you were done. I would be brave enough to take the other side of anybody's trade because I could trade around you, trade around it. Nobody could trade around my trades. They never come back. Nah, I'm only kidding. You could trade around, but that would be the contest would be over in a day. Imagine being on the other side of a nickel option that's at $3. You're broke. Nobody would do that. I mean, nobody would sell a naked 140 call on JP Morgan in their right mind. I mean, somebody might do it, but why would you? But just idea generation. If anybody could even come near me, I'd give you a booty prize. The gift scam. No. What's the gift scam? I know there's a lot of scams everywhere. By the way, never, I don't know if anybody uses Facebook anymore. Obviously Facebook knows exactly what you like because you put it up there on your so they always try to pitch Grateful Dead stuff to me or anything music or whatever, right? And I've fallen for it. I'm like, oh, that's such a cool little thing. Let me buy it. I never get my product, or I get some fake Chinese thing. Thought I was getting a Grateful Dead calendar. Next thing I got a picture of John Lennon. I ordered some Grateful Dead sweatshirts, never came. I sent the, request to get my money back from PayPal. I never got my money back. There's a scam everywhere. Don't buy anything from Facebook ads. They're all fake. But damn, people, what's not fake? Bed Bath and Beyond, Carvana, SI, and Morgan Stanley. I'm surprised too. I thought, again, after they rolled over on Friday, I didn't think Carvana and Bed Bath and Beyond would be back in play today. But there they went. You know what else has been fun to trade again? DWAC. DWAC's been moving all over the place again. Remember it's the Truth Social IPO SPAC, I think. But anyway, we're going to do another live event soon. Stay tuned for that. And if you haven't been to a schmooze, we're still going. All right. Good luck, my friends. I wouldn't call this a bear market anymore. I'm getting more and more bullish as the days go by. There's every dip is being bought. If you haven't noticed, the charts are going up to the right most of the time. And even when they sell off, we're seeing late day buying. Late day buying is institutional buying. Institutional buying is the market, and they're buying. They're buying. And another real good qualification about whether this is a bullish environment. I don't know if it's a bull market. I wouldn't call it a bull market yet, but it's more of a bull market than a bear market now. We've been in a bear market since February 2021. And now they're talking about recession. Remember, the market's already looking 9 months to almost a year and a half down the road. The market already priced in the recession. So a lot of what's going on is already baked into this market. So the market itself is probably through the recession and already on its way back up, right? So keep that under advisement. But again, if you're just liquid like me, every day is just a party and you don't really care. But I did put some money to work. Let me tell you about my new trade if anybody didn't hear me last week. Rig. Yeah, that rig. 3.5-year high breakout. $5, $9 call spread. And I got some lotto play on too, on rig. That rig. Yeah, 578 rig. You got 625 and then 725. If you get through 625, you probably should get 725. If you get 725, then that's icing on the cake. You might get 9. I don't think you're going to get to 9, but I'll take 720 to 750 on rig. I put that on the books last week. Still got it. Obviously got BTU. I still got a whole shit ton of Summit call spreads. Could have bailed out of all of them on Friday when the stock got over 5. I started selling naked puts on the Qs to add to my, just to add to the short strangles. I covered some calls too. I'm not going to wait for the extra 8 cents on some of those calls I wrote. I sold, wow. Market is ripping right now. Tesla breaking out month highs. There you go. But the supply chain, yeah. I think we're going to have a pretty good earnings season. Jagex. Oh, we had another funny stock like that. It was Wolf. They cure cancer in werewolves. Howl. Thurston Howell. HOWL. Wow, it's still at 350. Unbelievable. Oh, it's up again today. Werewolf Therapeutics. They do exactly what they not only do they cure. Yep. Thank you. I love those socks. Not only do they cure cancer in werewolves, but if you are a werewolf, they're working on, a remedy to unwerewolf yourself. Wolf on, wolf off. Anyway, Rig. Let me see where you are. Ooh, new house. Rig. All right, man. If you're out there, people, somebody, if you watch The Humble Trader, tell her I'm looking for her, man. I'm telling you, I'm only a douchebag on these videos. I'm actually a really nice guy. I just pretend to be a douchebag because it's fun. And I don't really like many people in the industry because I think they're all frauds. Because the more I get to know people after 30 years, most people are frauds. And they're just talking a bunch of shit, which I talk shit too, no doubt. But I don't pretend to be some Lambo driving billionaire like these assholes. I don't pretend to know about these companies. That's for shit sure, because I don't care one bit. I don't care between cancer and werewolves and going broke, house supply company like Bed Bath and Beyond. They're all the same to me. Tesla, the same as UNH. Doesn't matter. Break VWAP, I'm in. But yeah. More importantly, do the right thing. Show up. See what it's all about. See if you can handle what we're doing here. I got to hire at least 2 people this year to help me out. So maybe one of you nudniks will actually make it. Don't be nervous. Have a thick skin. And there you go. There's your 2 qualifications. Don't be nervous. Have a thick skin. And most importantly, don't do any trades that are non-VWAP related in any of our accounts or you die. That's it. It's very simple rules. Make money. I give you 20%. 20% for pressing buttons with no risk to you, except your life if you press the wrong button. That's all. It's a fair trade-off. All right, y'all. I'll see you Thursday, Friday, next week. I don't know. If it all keeps working out like this, I'd be shocked because these have been 2 really good days to start earnings season. And if it continues like this, I'd be shocked because it can never be this good. But I'll take reminiscences of these last 2 days. And you know what? There'll be days better than these last 2 days. It's gonna be harder to find. It's gonna be hard to find a JP Morgan, but they'll be there. Could be Dick's Sporting Goods again or Lululemon. Anybody watch what Lululemon did since they pre-announced their brand earnings? The stock's up 30 points. If you don't understand how the market works yet, let me show you Lululemon. But you can't see my charts. But Lululemon, 4 or 5 days ago, the numbers are going to be so bad they had to pre-announce. And then I said to everybody, I was like, okay, good, buy the stock now. They just got all the bad news out of the way. Thanks, buy the stock. And the stock was 292. Now it's at 320. But didn't they say their numbers were going to be bad? Yeah. They pre-announced just to get the news out of the way. Now we can carry on with our lives. Stocks go up. Unless they said they were going out of business. But then again, nowadays, money comes into the market. Bed Bath & Beyond says they're going out of business. And what happens? You go up 600%. Carvana announces they're possibly running out of cash. They might be, having to close up in the next year. Stock rallies 600%. So again, you don't have to make too much sense of it. You just follow the money. And then try to do as best as you can. And then you get stopped out. I got stopped out of the Qs. I got stopped out of Bed Bath & Beyond. I got stopped out of SI. I walk away from the table. Speaking of tables. Then here, see, now I could just tell you that I hit the parlay and bullshit you, but I didn't. People, parlays are the worst bet ever. Right? But if you're a gambler, parlays suck. That's how the casinos make all their money, but we do it anyway, right? Just like, VWAP trades are great and you should only do those, but you do other dumb trades anyway, right? We're all stupid. We're all degenerates, right? Bro. So I had San Francisco because I didn't even think that was going to be a game. Crushed it. Then Jacksonville, when they scored their first touchdown, I'm like, this kid's gonna make this a game. I took Jacksonville on the money line, plus 750. Woo! So at the same time, I put in a playoff parlay. I tried to nail every game. Obviously, I came very close. I came real close. You know how close? Tom fucking Brady close. Tom fucking Brady close. If they would have won that game, if the Bucks that was the main parlay. I put money line parlay. I need Bucks to win. I hit every other game. I hedged myself, so I won something. But I had another parlay on. It had a 3 fucking team tease. Giants, Bills, Bengals. And all I needed was the freaking Bills to win by 3. Sorry, three and a half. They wound up winning by 3. Blew the whole damn bet. Half a freaking point. So basically, between a half a point on the Buffalo game and Tampa not winning that game, blew my. And if this was a trade, it would have been a winning trade because I would have hedged myself. 7 for 8 and a half a point. And know what I came away with? Squadoosh. It's just I was right there on the cusp of some of the biggest. I mean, you put $200 on it. If the parlay would have hit, I think it would have won like $3,800 on $200. I missed by 1 game. And then a half a point on the other thing. Oh, sickening. And then watch my boys' team. The Ravens are going in to win. The next thing you know, the guy's running back the other way. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Oh my God. Some games, man. And then the roughing the passer. Oh, it's a hard sport to watch. It really is. It's so subjective. You know, it seems to be rigged. I mean, they make it rigged. The refs are the worst. Either they're in on it or they're just inept. Yes, I saw that. I got the Telegram message. Yeah. Oh yeah, well there with the other scam was that they post something on the comment section and then they have replies to that comment to make it seem like that comment is legitimate. I mean, these AIs, man, they're impressive. You ever see that one where it's like, yeah, this guy's commentary is pretty awesome, but my friend Bill made some money with Johnny over here. You know? You know Johnny? And then they're talking about Johnny. And then one guy says, I like Johnny, but have you checked this guy? And they're having like the bots are having a conversation amongst themselves. And it seems like it's real. And then I realized, wait a minute, no, that's real. What the hell what is all this crap? Oh my God, the worst. I heard the internet is a shady place. All right, let's go back to the original commentary here. Humble trader, you, me, against the world. So what are you doing? You're doing like 30 grand a month, 40 grand a month on YouTube ads? You don't have to work anymore, right? You certainly don't have to trade. Do you put trades on? Do you do you put trades in? Or you know, again, there's so many scams, so many people that I just want to expose. I would love to expose I'd like to expose her in many, many, many ways. The Invest Diva. Ooh, I mean, I could just look into those eyes and be convinced to buy anything you want me to buy. I get it. You are beautiful, articulate, smart, witty, phenomenal. But I get the sense you have no fucking clue what you're talking about when you're talking about trading. The more you mention dollar cost averaging as a skill, the less I believe that you have any skills whatsoever. Dollar cost averaging, yeah, that's great. But you know what happens when you run out of money? You can't dollar cost average anymore. And you know what happens to 80 stocks that are in downtrends? They never come back. And if you're dollar cost averaging in a stock that stinks, all you're doing is going broke. You got to know a little bit more than, oh, my stock's going down, buy more. That's not a skill. That's a guess. You're just guessing. I mean, if you're talking about the QQQ and you're talking about 5 to 7 year, 10 to 12 year buying periods, yeah, you're a genius. But she has an empire built on one idea, dollar cost averaging. She's wrote 3 books about dollar cost averaging. She makes videos popping around about how she just got her limit order done. Wow. Wow. Seriously? I mean, just for a second, imagine you were dollar cost averaging and the bear market lasted for like 2 or 3 years. You'd all be broke. So yeah, I mean, again, and it goes back to the way I do things. Anybody wants to take a free trial and hang out with me and try to witness what we do, that's what I welcome. But when I call Tim Sykes' company, we don't do free trials. When I call these other companies, we don't do free trial. Just sign up for a month, Mr. Jones. And then if you like it, you could sign up for more. If you don't like it, it's just a month's worth of money that you paid. No. Give me money. Give me a week to see what you're all about. Let me see if I could even understand what you're saying. Nobody wants to give free trials. Why? Because they're scared. Because they're scared within that trial period, they'll be exposed as a nudnik who doesn't know anything, and you won't sign up. See, there's where it makes me better. I know I know for a fact I'll impress you. So show up. I'll give you some winning trades, and you'll never want to leave ever again. And then you can't leave, like Rig. That's right. 585 on Rig, you fucking simpleton. I told you. Now, if it gets to 620, you'll be sucking my what? Who am I even talking to over there? It's my imaginary friend. I keep him in a cage. Yeah, talking to you. Don't forget about Rig. When Rig's at 620 a couple of days from now, don't say I didn't give it to you, but I gave it to you last week at 485 and 520. So we're just adding to it now today. And I'm going to say this out loud one more time. We're not in a bear market. All right? Bear market, we had a double bottom and we've rallied off it. Bear market's pseudo over. I don't know if it's a bull market, but we're certainly doing what we need to do down there at those levels. We doubled Josh Brown bottomed on the Qs, and that's what you needed to see. Whether or not we could break out and start the bull market, does it matter? If we go around and around in a big monster circle for the next 5 years, I'll be rich. Give me the revolving door of stocks. That's what I love. They don't go up too much. They don't go down too much. Wait, I might have something for you. What? Wow. Talk about the dog shit pile. Remember Rackspace? Not interested. But did you guys see Smile Direct? Smile Direct. That's where we're at. We're in the ninth circle of hell already. Carvana, Bed Bath and Beyond, Rackspace, Smile Direct. And Space is rallying again. The companies have no business model. They don't do anything, yet the stocks are going up. Right? It's the best time to be alive, baby. Best time to be alive. And the next time somebody says, oh man, this economy sucks, your stock market's terrible, you say, do you understand that the economy has no correlation to the stock market and the stock market has no correlation to the economy anymore? And then you say, this isn't 1982. And that's the last time the stock market reflected anything based in reality. Basically 82. 1977 to 82. We did really nothing. We kind of broke out. We had the nice run to 87, then we crashed. Since the crash of 87 and they started implementing algorithms, it's taken less and less. It's we're further and further away from E equals per share EPS. And what how do you print stocks are based on what earnings per share. Yeah, that shit doesn't exist anymore. It's just, every once in a while it starts to say, oh, maybe fundamentals do matter, and then Carvana and Bed Bath and Beyond and Smile Direct and Space start to rally 50, 100%, and you realize, oh, that's right, it doesn't reflect anything, because Space, they don't do anything. It's an idea. We may or may not have a ship where we may or may not blast people into space, if it even does work, which it kind of doesn't, and nobody's paying and nobody cares. Maybe this company turns into something, but by the time they figure it out, they'll be broke. They can't sustain just hemorrhaging cash. But stock goes from 275 to 550. Nobody cares. Nobody cares right now. All anybody cares about is, I hope the stock breaks 550 right now and goes to 6. All right, I need a nap. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Got a charity event tonight. Mickey Hart, Teach Rock Foundation. If you guys donate to charities, let me know. I got a couple of great charities that I'm a part of. Why Hunger is one of my charities I'm associated with. The Rex Foundation, and also this called Teach Rock. So here, that's my, I got an event tonight, and it's what we do. If you guys know about Why Hunger, it's homeless, food for the homeless. I'm also putting together, that's not my foundation. I'm just, I just donate, and I know the people there. I'm trying to get an idea off the ground through them called Leftovers Right Over. Catchy name, right? Leftovers Right Over. So, do you know, in the restaurant business in Manhattan alone, how much food goes in the garbage? And even people that take leftovers, they wind up throwing them out anyway. So instead of putting them in the garbage or taking them home, you donate your leftovers right over. So they come to the restaurants 2 times a night, get all the leftovers, and then bring them to the homeless shelters, bring them to the unfortunate and the hungry people in the state or wherever you live. Leftovers right over. And on that note, don't forget to donate to charities, give something back. Karma, it does work. And if you donate to charities, usually the powers that be, karma comes back to you 5-fold. Obviously, you don't donate to charities thinking you're going to get something in return, but that's how I believe life works. So, on that note, remember, don't take any of this too seriously. Enjoy every minute you can. Make as much money as you possibly can. Keep some, donate some. Treat yourself right. Peace, brothers and sisters. Humble Trader, call me.